In this video, I want to have a look at something called the measures of center. So once we've collected all our data and organized it, we want to be able to interpret the results. So one of the ways that we can do that is to look at where the center of the data is. So there are three main measures of center. We've got the mean, the mode, and the median. So we're going to go through each one and have a look at what they mean. So the mean is the average. So to calculate the mean, we need to add up all of our scores, and then when we get an answer to that, we're going to divide that by how many scores there are. A second one is the mode. Now the mode is the number that occurs the most, or the number that has the highest frequency. And our last one is the median, and the median is the middle number. Now it's really important when we're finding the median and we're finding the middle that all of our scores need to be arranged in ascending order, so from smallest to highest. So let's have a look at a couple of examples where we're finding those three measures of center for some different sets of data. So our first one asks us to find the mean, the mode, and median for this data set here. So for the mean, to do that, we're going to add all of our scores together. So in your calculator, we're going to have 2 plus 3 plus 4, no, sorry, there's two 3s, plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. So we can get an answer to that, and it's going to tell us that's 47. Then we're going to divide that 47 by the number of scores. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scores. So we're going to get a mean of 5.2 to one decimal place. Now, next one was the mode. So it's the one that occurs the most often. So most of the numbers there's only one of, but there's two 3s. So the most frequent number is 3. And the next one is the median. So to find the median, we need them in ascending order. So our numbers in this data set are already arranged from smallest to biggest, and we need to find halfway. So we're going to cross off one number from each end until we get to the middle. So one from the top, one from the bottom, and then again, and again, and our middle number is 5. All right, let's have a look at a second data set. So to find our mean, we're going to add all of those numbers together. We've got 113, then we need to divide by how many there are. So we'll get a mean or an average of 14. I'm just going to leave it as a whole number this time. Our mode, we need to know which one occurs the most. So the most common number in that set would be 12 because there's 3 of them. And then we need the median. Now, in this one, the scores aren't arranged in ascending order, so we're going to have to rewrite them. So my smallest number is 12, so I'm going to write 12, 12, 12, because there's 3 of them. Then I've got a 13. I've got a 14. I've got 2 16s and a 19. Oh, sorry, an 18, not 19. All right, so I've got all my scores there, and now I can find the middle. So one from the top and one from the bottom. And again, and again. But this time I've got 2 numbers in the middle here. It didn't work out perfectly like this one did. And that's because there's an even number of scores in our data set. So our median is going to be right here. So we have to go halfway between these 2 scores. So in this case, that'll be 13.5. All right, one last little thing that you need to know. Actually, 2 little things you need to know. One is if we're finding the mode, a data set might just have one mode, like these ones did. Sometimes it can have 2 modes, and that's okay. But if it has any more than that, then we just say that there's no mode. So we can either have 1, 2, or no modes. The other little bit is that if we have categorical data, so we're looking at data about colors or flavors or transport or categories, we can find the mode, which is the most popular or the most frequent occurring piece of data. But we can't find the mean or the median because it's not possible for us to order or for us to add those data data sets together. So for categorical data, we can find the mode, but not the mean or the median. Right, so that's having a look at the 3 measures of center.